Let Them Go, a wisdom story about courage, growth, and inner peace in a small town where the roads were quiet and the nights felt heavy with unspoken thoughts, lived a man named Ayaan. From the outside, his life looked stable. He had people around him, familiar routines, and a past filled with shared memories. Yet inside, he felt exhausted, like someone carrying a weight that was never meant to be his. Ion had always believed that loyalty meant holding on no matter what. He stayed in relationships that drained him, listened to voices that doubted him, and carried expectations that no longer fit the person he was becoming. Each day he told himself, if I let go, I will fail. If I walk away, I am weak. So he stayed, and slowly he disappeared from his own life. One evening, after a long day that left him emotionally empty, Ian went for a walk beyond the edge of town. The sun was setting, painting the sky in soft shades of gold and gray. As he walked, he noticed an old gardener sitting beside a small field, gently pulling weeds from the soil. Curious, Ian stopped and watched. The gardener worked calmly, removing plants that looked healthy at first glance. Finally, Ian asked, "Why are you pulling those out? They look alive." The gardener smiled and replied, "They are alive, yes, but they are not meant to grow here. They steal space, water, and light from what truly belongs." Ian felt something stir within him. The gardener continued, "If I keep everything, nothing thrives. Letting go is not destruction, it's protection." Those words followed Ian home like a quiet echo. That night, he couldn't sleep. He thought about the people he held onto out of fear, the friendships that mocked his dreams, the connections that demanded silence instead of growth, the bonds that kept him small because his change made others uncomfortable. He realized something painful yet freeing. Not everyone who starts the journey with you is meant to finish it. The next morning, Ian began to notice how often he ignored his own peace to keep others comfortable. He answered messages that left him anxious. He stayed silent when he needed to speak. He shrank himself so others wouldn't feel threatened by his growth. And in doing so, he was slowly breaking his own spirit. Letting go didn't happen all at once. It started with honesty. He stopped explaining himself to those who never tried to understand. He stopped chasing approval from people who only valued him when he was useful. He stopped watering connections that never gave back. Each step felt painful, like tearing pages from a book he once loved. But each step also felt lighter. Some people didn't understand. They called him distant. Cold changed, and they were right. He had changed. He learned that growth will always upset those who benefit from your silence. He learned that peace often looks like loneliness before it looks like freedom. He learned that walking away does not mean you failed. It means you chose yourself. As time passed, something beautiful happened. In the quiet spaces left behind, Ian discovered clarity. His thoughts became calmer. His goals became clearer. His energy returned. He began investing in himself, his health, his purpose, his dreams. The life he once postponed finally began to unfold. One day, he returned to the field where he had met the gardener. The soil looked richer now, and new plants were growing strong and tall. The gardener noticed Ian and nodded. "You see," the gardener said, "the garden grows when space is made." Ian smiled, understanding fully. Life teaches us this lesson again and again. Holding on to the wrong people costs more than letting them go. Some connections expire, some chapters end, and some people are only meant to walk with you until you learn what you need to learn. You are not cruel for choosing peace. You are not selfish for choosing growth. You are not weak for walking away. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is release what no longer aligns with who you are becoming. Because the moment you let go of what drains you, you make room for what heals you. Let them go, not with anger, not with regret, but with gratitude for the lesson. Your journey matters, your peace matters, and the life waiting for you on the other side of courage is worth everything you release today.